All right, guys. Finish getting everything set up here, and we'll get ready to go. All righty. Get this party started, y'all. All right, so off camera, I did a little behind the scenes work. All I did was I moved the DE2 from the back, I put him in the front, and I took everything over here to the turntable, turned everything around, got him put up over here. Paid my dues for doing that. And then I went through the jobs, got rid of everything that we can't do or is too little to do. Or so last night we were talking about these two jobs. So I wanted to pick up on these two jobs right here. This is about a good 20 grand right here. Well, no, about 30 grand, or yeah, 30 grand. If I can get them there on time. So looks like we'll drop the one in Echo first, and then drop the one over in Golf, pull up to the shop, turn everything in. So we'll pick this one up. No, back that up. We're gonna do him first. Even though it's only 5 tons, I still want to put the heaviest load right behind the engines. That way we can get it over top of the hill quicker. So we will pull this one right behind. So he'll go in last, and then we'll put Golf in first. So that being said, we can get this party started. All right. Sorry about that. I had to reply back to a text message really quick. Oh, that's right. I serviced everything, so all the brakes are on. Make sure all of our electronics are on. Brakes are cut out. Electronics are on. Brakes are cut out. Electronics are all on. And brake is cut out. And then, last but not least, electronics are on. And brake is cut in. So, first job. So, Charlie 7 Oscar. Next lane over. Cool deal. Throw him on the back. Make sure the settings are right. Channel 1. This is 30. We're good. All right. Forward hope. Hey, Michael. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for coming. Man, live is all I do. So I don't do no pre-recorded editing, cutting out all the crap. I know some of you guys like to see that stuff. Glad you can make it here while I was live. It's always a bonus. We want to go on a 7 out to that guy. My mouse wheel is wanting to do 2 or 3 revelations. What you see is what you get, no matter how much you messes up. Exactly. Hey Cody, how you doing, sir? Open the door. Don't just bust your head through the window. And trust me, mistakes are made a lot. Especially when it comes to the signals in this stupid book. Go. All right, you guys know what time it is. Make sure everything's all hooked up, brakes are all off, chains are tightened up, hose is connected. Oh, I hear another air leak back there. Where did you mount your sensor on the outside of your engine? It's not on the outside of my, well, okay, when I was backing up into this, but right here on the hook. Oh shit, Rob, what's up, man? I'm expecting some great evening entertainment. It is 21:38. I got my snacks and coffee beside me, so I'm ready. That's awesome, dude. Well, thank you for joining me. Between a dispatcher and a yard book, it's too many switches. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right, this other job on Charlie 2 Oscar. Hey, Apple Cedar, how you doing today? Welcome back. You know, Cody, with the route map and no kind of tutorial or explanation, and you just got to kind of figure it out. You know, you got like these clusterfucks right here. You know, you got to figure out. I mean, you would think this is going that way and this is going this way, and for the most part it is, but this is not right here. So this lane comes in, and of course you go to the right there, you come up. This switch is actually for this connection down here, and then this switch is for the iron mine east or to go this way. And like this clusterfuck right here, it's hard to tell which is which and where goes where. They're not based on which direction you're going or anything. It's just based on a switch. So this is the switch for this junction. This is the switch for this junction. Without any kind of tutorial or explanation for it, it does get quite confusing. And it takes some trial and error, get her figured out. We need to be going all the way over here. So you need to go left, you need to go left. 1 storage, 2 out, so you need to go to the right. You get up past this switch right there. And by the time I make it up to the cab and hit the brake, we should be there. Here we go. You would think the devs would actually take care of the tutorial on how to do the dispatch map. You would think so, but I mean, you got to remember, Cody, this is still early. They still have a lot of stuff that they want to do and are currently adding in, have added in, currently added in, and are going to add in. I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to have a tutorial on maps and switches and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Right now, I would much rather have passenger jobs, AI trains, double tracks, you know, all the stuff that they're working on right now. Steam workshop support, you know, mod support. I would much rather have all that and figure out the map myself. But that's just me. Wisconsin. What do I have a brake on at? I was pretty sure I checked all the brakes. It's so easy to hear by the horn signaling it's an American who's driving. Well, I mean, if you couldn't tell from the accent alone, sir. Yes, sir. I am from Texas in the great country of USA. And you know what? When I was zooming down here with the camera, it looked like it was buckled up. Oh, I didn't put it. I thought I'd put it on. I guess I didn't. Darlington, what's up, man? How you doing today, sir? Figuring stuff out by mistakes is half the fun. You are correct. You know, most games, exploration is 90% of the game, you know. Think of any first-person shooter that has secret doors and secret chest hiding places, you know, or World of Warcraft, if you've ever played that, is 90% exploration. Your breaks are eaten. Or are they eaten by an apple cedar? See what I did there? All right, looks like we're all hooked up. Brakes are all off. Everything's good to go. Let's go turn these jobs in and get ready to head back down to the harbor. I wonder how long it will be if they actually made this into a full game. Man, I mean, it's eventually going to get there. I promise you that. It's eventually going to get there. But you got to remember, these are only like 6 people who are writing code. Of course, they got, you know, a media person. And I mean, they got 12 employees. But some of them are going to be not developers. You know, somebody's going to be in the office answering phones. Somebody's going to be controlling the media put out. Somebody's going to be doing graphics. You know, a graphic designer may not necessarily be a coder. All right, we are over at where are we? Food factory, way up here. All right, so we want to go to the right, keep coming down here. We want to go to the right, keep coming down. Stay to the right to keep coming this way. Because the map reads from top to bottom, left to right. So since we're coming this way, if I was to go left here, it would turn left and go up here and go around. So I want to stay to the right to stay on this track. Again, I want to stay to the right to come over here. Because if I went left, I would go right into the oil well. Now this signal right here is when you approach that signal, which way is that signal facing? So right now it's facing to the right. So we're going to go on the right-hand track. If it's going left, we would go on the left-hand track. So here we want to stay to the right again and keep coming down. We should blare right through the middle of steel mill. Oh, you know what? I need to fix that because somebody had asked me last night what the red laser on the radio was for, and I demonstrated that it was for this option, the switch. You switch signs with the signals with it, and I was flipping steel mill signals around. So, all right, come down here. All right, this is a connecting junction. No matter what, we're going to come this way, no matter which way that signal says. So, here we want to go to the left. Again, we want to go to the left. This is disconnecting. Disconnects this junction, so we're not worried about that. But this junction, we want stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the right, go to the left, go right into the harbor. All right, now the fun part. I think this, no, let me do it from the way I'm going to be looking at it coming in. So, steel mill. We need to come into the right, go into the B yard. We want to stay to the right, stay to the left. That doesn't matter because we're going this way. That doesn't matter because we're going that way. All right, now back into the harbor. So we're going to be, I want to flip this guy around. I'm going this way. We're going to go left, left, around. Okay, so I want to dart into the sea yard. Come in here so I can back up and go this way. First drop off is going to be the G yard. So we're going to go to the right, go to the left. G yard was Golf 5 India. So to the right, and to the left. And then Echo 8 India. So Echo, so we're going to go to the right, to the right, to the right, and to the left right there. Back that guy right on in there. All right. I was like, I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, yeah, they're way down there. Texan bread. Not like the bread that you eat, but I was born and bred in Texas. So Texan bread, B-R-E-D. Bread is the type of dough that you eat. It's definitely not me. No eating of the Texan bread, please. All right. Oh, we're gonna need another engine on, because this is 470 and 465, so almost 1,000 tons. Oh no, you want to go off. I hope they add signal lights. Man, I hope they do too. And I think that's in the plans, maybe. I know there's a lot of talk and speculation about it in Discord. The group that is small that he is working with on this is actually making us play it and updating it all the time, so we have fun playing with the trains. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very small group of coders that are making this game. It's a small little independent company out of Serbia. I mean, I just started playing April 3rd, so a month ago. From what I have read and understand and have came to see what people have said about it, this game has actually came a long way since it was first released as early access. And it still has a long road ahead of it. I mean, it's nice that they're not just gonna throw in AI trains and add a US DLC and then, okay, it's 1.0, we're done. It's nice to know that they still have lots of plans for it after that. I mean, I would say at least minimum, you're looking at a couple, 2 or 3 more years of more updates, more stuff to be added. I mean, you're probably not going to see the US DLC till 2026, 2027. mean, as it sits right now, they're working on build 100, B100. And that's not due out till at least the end of the year, if not early next year. So far, each year has had one major update, sometime a smaller one. Yeah. That's what I've picked up on Darlington, is that it's about every year there's a big update to it. Which, I mean, with freaking 6 guys writing code and 2 guys making graphics, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was Derail Valley. My, what a long train you have. Is that a train in your pocket, or you just happen to see me? I was trying to get over here in time. You haven't done a museum or demonstrator yet, have you? No, not yet. I mean, I got 50% payout, so it's been rough. Been real rough. But I do have quite a few licenses. I'm working on manual service right now. That's what these 2 loads right here are for. I should get about 30 grand off of them. But I'm gonna have to pay fees for running these. So I might not be able to get it on this drop, but between this drop and the next haul, I should be able to get the manual service. So this is paying 10,000, so plus another 50%, so you're looking at 5 grand. So there's about 15 for that one and 15 for this one, if I can get them there in time. Canned food and cat food, because you know the AI cats have to eat. It's almost about the same time as ETS2 or ATS final updates. Yeah, I don't think they plan it that way. I think it just kind of works out that way. My channel has reached 8,500 views. That is awesome. Thank you guys. That's a clever use of sticky tape right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, a lot of people do that. They stack them up here, put them up there, over here, on the desk. Now you want to see clever use of sticky tape. I think I have a screenshot of it. I gotta look around in my screenshots. I think my tail is still back there in the 30-mile-an-hour zone. No, we're clear of it. Okay. Man, don't tell me. There it is. Open with photos. Make sure I don't derail anywhere in here. Alright, display capture. There you go. That's a clever use of sticky tape. Now, unfortunately, the DVRT government only allows you to have 20 sticky tapes. So I had to get the mod Not Enough Gadgets and add in, I upped it to 30 sticky tapes. So I would be able to hang all of those up and still have the ones that I have in my train. Good morning, Christian. How are you? That's one way of hardcore play. Mine is just as bad in a different way. Man, I mean, no external camera driving, no keyboard driving. Now, the only time I have the external camera, so I can get you guys some pretty shots. And then, of course, I have keyboard driving turned on, so I don't derail, crash, or blow up while trying to get you guys a good shot. But that's the only time external cam and keyboard driving is allowed. Flash is the teleport flash option is set to short. Just only due to the reasons of if I derail. And if you've ever derailed in this game and your engine is laying on the side, chances are you are not getting out of that engine. So you'll have to teleport to a city and then run all the way back. So I have the short flash turned on, so in case I derail, I can get out of the engine. If I'm not able to climb out, then I'll just flash out of it. 50% payout. Max reservoir time is set to 500%. So it takes a while for the air to build up in the engines. But pretty much, like all the resources, usage, and you know, all of that stuff, I left all of that at default at 100%. I felt it was already going to be extra grinding just with the 50% payout, because I have found that even if you modify and create your own difficulty, if you leave the payout percentage at 100%, then you can hit in game pretty quickly. You can rack up cash and you can buy all the licenses, get the DE6s and the big S2A2, and I mean, within 10 hours, you're hauling Military 3 and Hazmat 3 and making $400,000 a load, you know? So I didn't want this to be a 3 video series, because I mean, if you look at my videos, I stream for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. So I didn't want it to be like a freaking 3 video series and that'd be it. So I made the payouts lower. Got to do more work. I did another series, the custom realistic playthrough. I got 12 videos on there, and the series is, I've got Mil 3 and Has 3. I've got DE6, all the gadgets, all the demos that I'm going to run, the demonstrators. I don't have all of them because I'm not a Steam guy. I don't care about the Steam engines. They're nice. I like them. They're pretty, but I don't care to drive one. It's just too involved. And I've got the DE2 demonstrator. I've got the DH4 demonstrator. I got the DE6 demonstrator. With local ownership, I've purchased other DE6s, you know, and the only thing left to do in that series now is just run military stuff back and forth between a military base and a harbor. There's nothing left to it. So that series pretty much came to an end. I was going to keep it going, but all you're going to see is military runs for money. I've got all the gadgets. You haven't considered to unlock the slug. It can get the power from the DH5 as well. I don't think it can. I went through a whole discussion in Discord about that one day with some people. This is diesel hydraulic, not diesel electric. So the slug pulls the extra amps from the diesel electric engine. So you can use it with a DE2 and a DE6. The slug has no engine, no cab, no controls, no start button, nothing like that. It's nothing but a cement block with traction motors. And unfortunately, it does not work with the DH4. Mainly, the only real purpose of the DE6 or the slug is wheel slippage. If you got a heavy load climbing up a hill, or if it's raining, and you start getting wheel slippage, that's where the slug will come into play and help and reduce the wheel slippage that you will encounter. I thought we were on a flatway. Why are we not hauling ass? Because I'm sitting here talking and just making sure that I'm not derailing. Oh, come on. Give me that good shot. I guess that's going to be it right there, huh? The slug would work with the DE2, but you need a lot of them to rent a profit. Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Instead of lowering the payout, I used a mod that increased the license cost and added more license requirements. And you can only buy or lease locos. Oh, so you got the career rework and the leasable loco mods. You can buy locomotives, Christian. It's called leasable locos and loco ownership mods. And it becomes your locomotive. Even if you leave it sitting for 2 hours, it don't despawn. It's just like the demonstrators. Oh, hello. Good Lord. I'm surprised I didn't blow the shit up. Me personally, I use loco ownership. Other guys like the leasable locos because then you can lease a loco and then eventually buy it like you would do a car, you know. I do have them also only leased or insured, right? Get out of my way. Blaring through. Hi, ladies. Bye, ladies. Sorry I can't stop the chat and say hi today. We've only got concurrent orders 1, so I can only get 2 orders. Otherwise, I would stop and see what else we could take down to the harbor. Imagine putting the trees you were saying together times 10 and do a contest with them. What do you mean? Putting the trees together. I mean, you can haul logs. Or can you? I don't know. I still stay starting with the BE2 or DM1 is about the toughest start. Oh, well, hell yeah. I mean, the BE2, the only thing you can do is shunting. The DM1, a couple of flat cars, flat, empty cars. I wasn't thinking about this hill right here. See, that's why I can't drive steam engines. So I was too focused on the chat and getting y'all screenshots. Yeah, you can haul logs. I've got a consist that I should do later after finish washing the windows from Forest Central to Sawmill. 2 orders for 18 cars. Yeah, I mean, I thought you could. I haven't done many forest jobs, so I've taken what is it, a wood scrap from them or to them. Yeah, from them. Something like that. And that's what I'm trying to do on this plate too also, because I've been to Forest South and Forest Central a couple times already. I've been down to the sawmill a few times. Trying to do some of the not so common loads to, you know, just to intermix and mingle. I don't want to go for the cookie cutter, you know, like Steel Mill Harbor, Harbor to Steel Mill, Steel Mill Harbor, Harbor to Steel Mill. But right now also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of looking for the highest payout job. So right now it's been mostly food factory. I've done quite a bit of food factory, harbor to food factory. And then like right now we're going food factory back down to harbor. Went to Forest Central, try to find another loco, but found nothing. And sometimes that happens. I picked up one of my extra DH4s here out of the oil well, north. You can cross the map with around 100-ton loads in, but at around 20 kilometers an hour. I also forgot to list, I use persistent jobs in my plate as well. You know what, man? I don't want to talk about persistent jobs. That thing had me so freaking frustrated yesterday, it wasn't even funny. I get the point of it, and I like the point of it. The problem is, I don't have the best gaming rig, but I've got a pretty decent one. And I mean, I've got my settings max and ultra, and I'm doing fairly all right. I've got a RTX 3050 card, and I mean it does pretty good. I can play World of Warcraft on max settings, Grand Theft Auto 5 on max ultra, all the way around. You know, it does pretty good. But man, I put in that persistent jobs to save 2 jobs from the harbor going somewhere, because I had to teleport over to the goods factory and grab a drill, and I didn't want to lose those 2 jobs, so I threw on persistent jobs real quick. And when I came back, I never turned it off or anything like that. When I came back, man, I had loads all over the map, bro, and it was killing my CPU and my GPU. I do not have any of the hazmat endorsements yet, so I really did not look into the refinery. You know, there's more than just hazmat that comes out of the refinery. I mean, they have empty tankers as well. I mean, it's logical hauls, but you can't do them. Persistent jobs, man, I disabled the mod, reloaded the game, and all of them were still there. uninstalled and removed the mod, reloaded again, all of them were still there. I had to go to each city. I had to teleport to each city that they were spawned in, and then teleport out just to get them to despawn. With the trains you were talking about doing it time 10 each, local together with the train load. What are you talking about, like 10 DE6s? Thanks, had not considered that, but it might cause FPS trouble. Yeah, I mean, it definitely will. Not just FPS, but CPU also. Because the game has got to calculate that they're there and that the physics are not moving and all that. So, I mean, it has got to calculate all that. I mean, my video last night, I was rolling down to the harbor and, man, I was down to 11 frames a second. And it was like, what the hell? Usually, the only time I ever get, like, low frames is, I mean, I'll get down to, like, 20 to 25 frames when I've got 166 cars with 17 different jobs on the back end of me, you know. You just got to calculate and draw all the physics and the bouncing around and the turning and, you know, I mean, I get that. So, I mean, that's the only time I ever really go down with FPS. Now, I'm down to 39, 40, 41 right now because I've got the streaming open also, which is also using the GPU. But if I wasn't streaming, man, I'm up around 70 to 80 FPS. Oh, I brought up the radio a minute ago. Who's that? I wish we could buy. Christian, you can. Ownership, local ownership right there. Manage own locomotives. You can purchase. You can sell. And then you can request. You can't clear them like you can your DVRT or your demonstrators. You can't clear them. But if you leave it, say you're at the harbor and you leave it over at the machine factory, then you can request it down at the harbor. Let's see, manage, purchase. If I wanted to purchase that DE2, 20,000. Yeah? Yeah, 20,000. I had to count my zeros. I think the DH4s are like 40,000, and the DE6s are 100,000. Now, unfortunately, you can only have one BE2, one DM1U, the little utility train. You can only have one of the utility cars because you can't purchase more. There's not more than one, so you can't purchase more of them. Now, I mean, you could probably use some type of cheat mod or something to spawn more of them and be able to do it that way. I saw somebody in Discord the other day make a comment that they wish they could have a BE2 at every industry. It's cheap for a DE2. I just bought a 1955 Mercedes this morning in GT7 and it cost me 20 million. Good Lord. Well, I mean, think about it. That's a luxury race car. The DE2 is yeah, that's what a DE2 is. Oh shit. Getting them scratchings. I don't mind a derail. I just can't afford a derail. Because we're ever so rich, guys. I was down to $537 yesterday. I had 42,000 last night, but then I had to pay the fees on all these guys, and that dropped me. I'm sure that in real life a DE2 costs at least $1 million. Oh, for sure, man, for sure. Derail Valley DE2 based off of. Uh-oh, we're grinding. The Czech Railways Class 708. Train. No, that is definitely not it. British Rock Class D, no. What? Let me see here. There we go. All right. ZS Series 621. Bar sale. Models to print. Price. I'm not gonna lie. Man, I thought I just derailed. I seen that thing turning. I was looking at the chrome and I seen it turn. And I was like, oh shit. I thought it went off the tracks. See? Don't text and drive, kids. It doesn't tell you how much it costs. I don't know. I tried Googling it, seeing how much one cost, but I wasn't having any luck. Brakes, sir. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When I mean, I just happened to glance back right there, right when it was taking that left at that Y, and I didn't see the track underneath going to the left. So I was like, oh shit, here we go. That's a derail. But nope, thankfully I was on the track going to the left. Is that this curve right here? There's one steam engine. There's the other one. All right, let's go down the loading track here so I can oh, hurry. Switch. Aha. That way I can back up into golf. Well, I found that the DE6 is based off of the DE AMD D16 and it costs around $3 million each. Once you're able to do demonstrator, you may want the community span possibilities map. What do you mean community span possibilities map? Oh, you're talking about in game? Because I mean, I have it as a bookmark. I do have it as a bookmark, so all right, we should be well enough in there by now. You're talking about the map in game though, right? Oh yeah, we're well in there. Let's go that way. And then to the right, to the left. All right, we're good. Hey, Michael, just for you. I'm backing up. Oh, spawn spots. I'm trying to find the one I had before. Oh, okay, span. Okay, I didn't. Usually I can read typonies. That one was, you may want the community spawn possibilities map. Man, there's a wiki. Derail Valley. Demonstrator locations. I'm gonna paste it in chat for you. That might be what you're talking about. How long was your consist? Well, calculator, so that's 198.50 plus 160.82. So the consist itself is 359 meters. That's not including the length of the trains, because I've got two DE2s or two DH4s, a DE2, and another DH4. I mean, it's pretty long. It's not super long, but yep. Thanks, Must Blossom on my Windows drive. Yeah, you're welcome, bud. Good. So with the train, it should fit around 400 meters after the switch in yard C. Yeah. That way you can pull in the C and then back on up out. Kind of like how I'm doing right now. Darlington, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Normally, when I get into a city, I just jump into my external camera and come on, keys were failing me, and I just fly around, dude. And I look through. See if there's anything. I check all the bushes. Because I have found a DE2 demonstrator buried between bushes. And I mean, I must have passed that thing 20 times before I ever like noticed just that brief glimpse of white inside of it. It was, man. Trying to think. Machine factory? Yep. Machine factory. I found a DE2 buried. And, oh, hey, look at there. See? Found my DE2 demonstrator. I wasn't even talking about this one. I mean, and this is actually kind of more open than what the other one was. It was in there, and it was buried like facing this way, and it was so hard to see it. But hey, look, I found my DE2 demonstrator. I'd been wondering. I was like, man, I can't remember where I found my DE6 at. But man, I mean, I look all over. I don't think you'll ever find one in a military base. Because, I mean, what happens if you never buy the military license? Then you can never get in there. There ain't no more here. Like oil refinery. There are 56 spawn points, and each game is going to have a random spawn point. So where you found your DE6 this game is probably not going to be the same in the next game. Let's slow my camera down a little bit there. It's quite jumpy. But I believe that there's a spawn point at every city on the map except for military base. I have found in one of my other saves, I had found DE6 at 4 Central. I think it was on that custom realistic playthrough series I got, but it was sitting right up over here. I think it was like sitting like right in there, right here. All right. I told her I'm not even paying attention, man. I got bonus timers I'm trying to hit. I'm not bright. I went running around instead of using the flight camera. Man, I'm not gonna lie, dude. At first I did too, and then I just started. I just said F3 one day and just went flying around looking. Been doing it since. I found a DE6 in City South behind the building. Yeah. Damn. Now if I can find mine. So far I only had the DE6 and the DM3. First time I pulled in the harbor, I came around the corner. Oh look, now he's all flipped around. He hadn't been. He was sitting down there right like he was supposed to be, but now he's all flipped around. But I came around the corner and I was looking over here at the train yard, see what was in there, and I seen him sitting there. Now you saw a minute ago he was sitting there normal, like how he was supposed to be sitting. He wasn't all like this. And then as I continued around, I was like, oh shit, well there's the other steam engine. Is anything in the incoming? No. A little late to ask that, but now it's freaking halfway in there. 12, 13 cars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, what am I doing? It's this one, right? Yeah. G5I. That's job number 48. All right. Make sure. Yep, he's on the track. And he's good. It good. It good. Alright, let me try to get at least one of these bonuses. Then this one goes into Delta, I think it was. Or no, Echo. I went and blew like 5 minutes jumping around the map looking for demos. No, didn't make the bonus time. You see, I didn't mess around. I mean, I started a stream, I accepted the jobs, and hopped in and started running up here. There's all that slow shit I was having to go through, I guess, on my way up. Man, I think the harbor has 7. I think the harbor has the most. I think it was like 7 of them. Let's see. Farm, forest, goods factory, harbor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, the harbor's got the most with 7 of them. Alright, we don't need to go in there now. What about ER down here? Has he got anything in there? It's getting froggy, guys. That was going into Echo 8. So 11, 10, 9, 8. Yep, there's something in there. All right. That's what I wanted to see. Clink. Wait a minute now. And 1 and 30. That's crazy. He had been sitting right. You know, I'm gonna have to post that on the Discord. That's just crazy. Oh, come on. Thank you. Just one notch. Get it going. Get rolling. 2 notches. Well, I was hoping to make the bonus time. Unfortunately, I did not. Some of them climbs are slow. 30-kilometer turns. So it didn't matter. I spent that 5 minutes teleporting around looking for demonstrators at different cities. I was already overtime anyway. So bucket and feed it fish heads, y'all. Oh, I was looking at the wrong track. 11, 10, 9, 8. Yeah, I'm okay. When I looked down in here, I thought it was going on this track. That's why I threw my sensor on it so I could back up into that and push it back. But as it turns out, all right, let's go get the 10 grand for this money and then spend all this money for fees. Leave us broke again. Yeah, just burning up money there, Tex. starting to rain. Well, sprinkle. Don't get to keep none of it. Just some 2 fees right there empties out my wallet. 14,000, 13,000, that's 27 right there. That's 13 grand. Plus 7, that's 20 grand right there for that. That might be worth it. There's 20 grand for a haul. So I could take both the load and prepare. I could take both of those. Oh, Ironman West and Ironman East. Hi. 8, 9, 2, 19. Hazmat. 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 Man, there just ain't shit here, buddy. Iron Mine East. All the way up there. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I don't know if I have that much fuel. Well, for now, we can certainly do this guy. Welcome back, Apple Cedar. Why every live stream you get 2 to 5 subs? You have more subs than me. Well, I mean, there are plenty of people out there who got more subs than I do. I mean, I'm grateful for every sub I get. That means the world to me. Y'all just don't know. I mean, there's always going to be somebody out there that has more than what you have, and there's always going to be somebody out there that has less than what you have. So be grateful for what you do have. I mean, I'm very grateful that I have became as popular as I have. I've only been doing this for a month, and I've already got 72 subscribers. My channel's got 8,500 views. So I mean, I guess it's all about doing content that people want to see, you know. G2S, G7S. So G2 is, or G is right over here, so we'll go pick them up first. So G2. Oh, handbrake. And of those 72 subscribers that I have, there's only 3 of them that I know in real life. My wife obviously being one of them. Everyone else that has subscribed to me are people that have found me here on YouTube. I learned today, Lofinator, welcome back, man. I learned today that you can fast travel by using F2, then enter a locomotive that teleports your character there instead of back to where you were. So as long as you find the loco, you travel free. Well, not F2, but the map. And it's only as long as you have map blips on. I'll show you here in just a second, right before I slam into this consist of empty cars right here. Oh shit. I don't have my brake cut out. So on your map, you see the yellow blips right over here? So these are the locos that are inside the roundhouse over there, the train house. And then these over here are my locos. So if I click on one of them, then I can fast travel to it. And I can even fast travel over there with this DE2 that I'm in now. And it'll put me right there next to them. Any other train that you have used that you've left on the map and has not despawned within the last 2 hours, those will also work. We were looking for 78. Cool. There's one of them. These are hooked up, so there's 2 of them. Well, these are hooked up, so 78. Every single one of them? Cool. Alright, let's pre-trip it while we're down here. Pre-trip inspection. All good, all connected. Go ahead and from the free camera you can use shift in the direction to fly across the map and then hit F on the loco. It's free, no menu. Oh, no kidding. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, F3, the free camera, yeah. But you have to spend the time flying across the map, which would probably be about the same time as the loading time, so. All right. Pretty fast if you shift the mouse scroll up to change the speed. Yeah, great way to find demos and visit shops. That's what I do to find my demos. Whenever I get to a city, I'll pop out in my external camera and I'll slow the camera down just enough where I can just sit here and just fly around the map and look to see if I have any demos. Or not the map, but the city. As you see, I got my 2 steams over here. There's one of them. There's the other one hanging off the wall. Where's my loco at? There it is. All right. Now we need to pop over to 7. right, right, right. Oh, the only one over there in the 7. Of course. I also use it to get the slug instead of driving up there. Once you unlock the garage, you can use the clicker to spawn the utility stuff anywhere, anytime. Yeah, yeah. Well, see, I've got a ultra realistic, hardcore game going, so I can't utilize those features or game mechanics in this save. Now, in my personal save or one of the others or something like that, yeah, definitely. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stay in my view, not go around the corner of the building. Arrgh. You know what, by the time I get down there and check and run back, it's gonna be clear. Yeah. All right, so 4. I'm gonna need you to go to the right. Cool deal, man. Just letting chat know. Cool deal. Thank you for that. Tips and tricks are always welcome. There's also a bug going right now with the soldering iron that if you hook something up and you solder it just to where it has power, so don't use the entire reel, but just use it enough to where the item has power, then you can just click again and your reel will refill. Free wire. I just heard screeching and I panicked brake thinking I was about to derail. You were the one screeching. And I'm only laughing because I've done that myself too, watching like Squirrel and Heist and all them guys. I've done that too. You're not the only one, Christian. Getting froggy at the harbor, y'all. Oh, you know what? I'm a fool. I'll put the proximity sensor on there, and I don't even have the reader in this thing. Duh. Are we not up on it yet? I mean, we were pretty darn close to it. Oh, we are on it. Okay, we were just pushing it. See, I put my reader on it. Lo and behold, or my sensor, rather. Left a little, but it sure grab your attention. Yeah, it sure does. Well, nowhere to show. It's found my DFK or your DH4 upside down in the harbor. Oh wow. Wouldn't that be funny? A DK4, a diesel kinetic. All right, now we got to go to C1S. Oh, how are we going to do this one? Because my other trains are in my way. Guess I'll just have to move them up some more. No, I know what I'll do. We'll just drop these right over here. Because they're going in that lane over there, so we'll just drop all these over there. And we'll take just the DE2 to go over there and get that one. So I ain't gotta do all that extra shit of moving my other trains around and all that. D? Oh, no, we want this way. Yeah. To the right. Stop. Definitely stop. Good Lord. Wow. If I had spent any longer looking at that damn book to fix the signals. Good God. Now we'll just throw these over into these cars over into the loading bay over there. I mean, really up where they're sitting at right now, because they're set up to go out of the harbor this way. Because I mean, you can go out the harbor this way, that way over there, but there's a major hill to climb. This is a steep climb coming up through here, so it's better to leave out and go that way, especially if you're going to the west part of the map. But we'll just, there's no sense in dragging all these empty cars. I mean, they're already right here. We picked them up in G, drag them all the way over to C to go pick up one car, to drag them all the way back over. So we'll just push these up into a loading bay, let them sit. We'll go there and grab that one car and just bring it back over and throw it on the end. Because at this route, if I took all this over to the C yard to go pick up that, I'd have to back up over there where my train is at and then drive into C to go get it. I don't know, it just feels like this way would be better. To the right, so that's to the right. Then you go right into the loading bay. because this is all just right here in the same yard. That's G right there where I just picked him out from. So. Ain't nothing but a tang. Ain't nothing but a tang. Michael, you were talking about Americans and the train horn and the directional train horn and all that. But you guys don't do all that on the other side of the pond where you're at? Where you're from, they don't directional blow the horn? You just don't do one for forward, two for back? What do y'all do over there? Oh, crap, 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 crap. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I meant to, one long and one short for departure. I want to back up in there and then drive forward into that. No. Yeah, I've got to get somewhat turned around. I don't have a choice. Okay. We've got to get these guys on the other side of that sign. You know, I mean, I didn't even know that that train honking directional thing was even a thing until I was playing with Spider-Man on multiplayer, and he had told me it's 1 for forward, 2 for backward. I was like, oh, didn't know that. Adds a little bit of realism role playing to the game, I guess. I mean, I would figure. See, I mean, I drive semi trucks for a living, the big rigs, and for safety, whenever you go to back up, you're supposed to have your 4-way flashes on, and you're supposed to honk your horn a couple times, or your city horn, your meep meep horn, to let people around you know that you're fixing to back up. So I'm pretty sure for trains, it's kind of a safety thing too. All right, it was in C1S. Oh, let's see which one it's going to be. Yeah, it would suck to walk behind a train, or be crossing the tracks or whatever, and one of them just happens to have a locomotive on it, and all of a sudden it just starts backing up on you. You don't even know it's fixing to back up. Nope, not that job. Nope. We're looking for 78 if I remember right. Yeah. Man, it's gonna be all the way down here on the end. Gonna be the very last car. All right. Well. Oh, there's not enough room down there to fit DE2 in a car. Maybe all the way up against the bumper. So I was thinking of backing up, coming around this way, backing up over here, hooking it, coming this way. And if there's enough room right here, we can just drive it all the way forward and around and call it a day. Otherwise, I gotta move all these over there, come back and get this, and then go back. I don't know if I can fit the DE2 in one of those cars right there. But you know what? There are room. Okay. Well, I've already started this, so you just got to bump right up against that bumper. No, just barely. Because that's what you got to clear right here. That's what I wasn't sure about, if I could clear that. Which extends beyond the sign. Yeah, you pretty much just got to bump right up against the bumper. Right down there. You know what I'm fixing to do, right? I mean, as soon as I got into the DE2, it started it up. Appleseed, where you at, man? You wanted a derail. Boom. You think they'll miss it? Down on the floor. How deep is it? Oh, that's actually kind of pretty deep. I'm holding down a space bar. Jeez, that's fairly deep. I don't think you're getting that out of there. All right, exit back to menu, exit without saving. All right, I gotta grab me something cold to drink. Hang on. All right, just in time. Oh, no, not that guy. No. It's a port. It should be at least 40 feet deep for inland and 100 feet deep for a real seaport. Yeah. That was a hell of a splash. Yeah, it was. Oh, you know what? Just I had those on in the sandbox. Feet equals 31 meters. Well, tell you what, one way to find out how many meters is 100 feet. 30.48. Oh, yeah, 31 meters. 30 and a half. Potato. It's either 6 or 1/2 dozen. Yeah, the rest of the world uses a metric system. Leave it up to America to make it imperial. Or standard, whatever. Everybody else uses kilometers, meters, grams. Nope, not Americans. We gotta be different. Inches, feet, pounds, ounces. Because, you know, America. Then somewhere along the way, on top of that, somewhere along the way, some brilliant George thought, hey, let's kill our driver instead of our passenger. And we started driving on the opposite side of the road. Did I clear the, yeah, I did. My understanding is that we did that not to be like any part of England, and stuff would have to redneck recheck history. Man, I read redneck, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had to reread that. Redneck history. Wait a minute. Shots fired. Yeah, I imagine it was because of when we broke away, or well, when Americas broke away from England and the British rule. I would more imagine it. That's a lot more accurate than just George saying, "Hey, let's do this different." I'm just poking fun. That's all. I'm from America. I was born right here in Texas. I'm a good old white boy. "20 years ago, I used to wear cowboy boots and Wranglers and cowboy hats and all that. And I've ridden bulls, I've ridden horses, I've worked on a couple of ranches, you know. I ain't no redneck, and I believe in the cowboy way, but now that I'm almost 50 years old, my ankles don't like boots anymore. Gravitational pulls have otherwise gotten rid of the Wranglers and have now became fucking sweatpants and loose shorts, you know, and loose shirts. Now I'm just comfortable. almost every pair of pants clothing that I own has a drawstring now. I think I have a couple pair of button-up pants, but pretty much everything else is drawstring. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we did that to separate ourselves away from the British. When we separated ourselves from the British, I say ourselves, we weren't even alive then. When the Americas and the Revolution and all that. I mean, I talk about being a good old Texas white boy, not to get into politics or anything, but I'm not a Biden fan, I'm not a Kamala fan, and I'm not a Trump fan. So there's a lot of things that I feel like our country could do a whole lot different and a whole lot better, regardless of who or what party is in the office. Bull riding isn't for the faint-hearted. No, it's definitely not. I mean, I didn't do it professional or nothing like that. I mean, it was one of them things. We, was working on the ranch, and here, hold my beer and watch this. You're gonna love it. It's kind of one of them things. And I mean, even a bull, I mean, it's a male cow. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be one of them fucking PBR, the professional bull riding league or anything kind of bull, nothing like that. I mean, a bull is a male cow. And of course, a sow is a female cow. So when I say bull riding, I don't mean a friggin' steer longhorn that you would see up in the arena with professional bull riders and nothing like that. No. This was a male bull that didn't buck, nothing like. I mean, not like an arena bull that you would see in a professional bull riding. I mean, he bucked, but it wasn't like it wasn't holding on for 8 seconds. It was hold my beer and watch this, and then we tormented the hell out of that bull. All of us going over and just jumping on the back of it. You know what? I did it. I did it. I did it. I got nervous. All that for nothing. Because my dumbass had to go friggin' load up in Sandbox and play in Sandbox for a second. But that's it. 78. Loading them up. Catch this nice little 20 grand real quick. Derail Jacket, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream, sir. You missed, I jumped over in a sandbox real quick and threw a DE2 in a flat car off into the harbor over there in the sea yard. Went swimming. The DE2 was dirty. It needed a bath. See how long I got on that? Oh shit, I got 51 minutes on that? $324 tons. Load. Shit, I wish it loaded that easy in real life. Wait, where's the chains? Ain't no chains? What the? There's them DVRT employees again. Come on, it's only 324 tons. Aha. Alright guys, so I am going to plan for another stream later on this evening. So it's 5 o'clock Central Time now, 5 p.m. So probably about 3 more hours maybe. I'll try to be back on about 8 o'clock. We gotta eat supper, clean up dishes, take the dog out, feed the dog, get some stuff done. So we'll park this up over here where it's got to go and Echo 3 Oscar, if I remember correctly. Yep. E30, E yard, 3rd lane, outbound. We'll come turn in a job real quick. Pay the dues on this guy. You're 7 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I mean, you're across the pond. Earlier you said it was 2100 there, so 9 p.m. when you started here. It's been going for 2.5 hours, so yeah, you'll probably be in bed asleep by the time I come back then. to left, to left. P yard, to left, 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 right. Yeah, I gotta get my dog fed and cook some dinner for me and my father-in-law. My father-in-law is about 90 years old, so I come stay over here with him sometimes and help take care of him. Make sure he's got stuff he needs done. He can't do anymore, so make me and him something to eat and clean up the kitchen afterward. And then probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Why am I coming? Oh, you know what? He was not all the way across the side. Nope. Boy, I almost derailed it. Ooh, buddy. I thought I was for sure clear of it. Nope, I was looking at F yard over there. My bad, my bad. It just turned midnight. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be about 3 hours before I can come back. So it's going to be 3 o'clock in the morning for you. All right, there we go. Let's do this again. This time without the attempt to derail. Golly. Stupid mountain. God, guys, we're sniping through the bushes. Pow! Oh, wait a minute, why is he... Because I didn't flip the sign back. Hey, third time's a charm, right? Cody said it best earlier. What you see is what you get, no matter how much he messes up. What you see is what you get. All right, I need you to trip it one more time for me. Thank you. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. 8th time's a charm, huh? See, that's what I don't like about guys that record their videos, because when they make mistakes like that, they edit them out. And you watch their videos, and if you watch their videos, man, they edit that out, and it makes them seem like they're perfect, and they don't ever make any mistakes, and you know, shit like that. But speaking of my father-in-law, he is ready, so try to get this in here as quickly as I can. Oh look, how are you gonna do that to me? I've got this big old long consist with that big old long load in there already. What the hell? Technically, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I've got to go, so I've got to hurry. Nah, I mean, it'll fit. I'll end up pushing them other guys back down. Oh, that's gonna be some fees. Damn it. I'm here hoping to see big mistakes. That's the fun, as long as it's not me. No, I have fun with my own screw ups. So, yeah, I mean, exactly, man. I mean, I like to see some of the guys make mistakes, you know? Don't cut it all out. That's why I do live streams, you know? And the only editing that happens on my video is at the end of the video, I add on the end cards to tag other stuff onto the video. And that's not even an edit, really. I cut nothing out. I chop nothing out. I don't trim anything out. All right, that's good enough. Oh, no, brakes. Turn on the brakes. All right, kill you. Go get that paper. Videos, raw videos. Yeah, exactly. All right, good. Got that paper. 20 grand. Cool deal. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming out. I've got to log off for a little while. Got to take care of some stuff around here at the house. Probably about 3 hours. About 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's 5:11 p.m. Central right now. So about 2.5 to 3 hours, I'll be back on, and we'll go like we did last night. We'll do another 6 hours, 6.5 hour live stream again later on tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Please, if I may, borrow a like. It's free for you. Hit that like button down there at the bottom. It's free for you, but it does a world of wonders for me. And if you haven't yet, please make sure you subscribe. Bless you and bon appetit, and see you, Michael. Hope I see you again sometime, man. I know we're across the pond from one another, so our time differences are different. But glad you could make one of the live streams, man. I will see you guys in a few hours. Y'all take care.